Be honest, I already had my whole path. I was gonna go to school. Hey, U of H. I was gonna go. I forgot what was biology or biochem, something like that. And I was gonna become a dentist.
Dentist?
Yes, I wanted to become a dentist. Like since I don't know, like fifth, sixth grade. And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to do that. I'm just gonna go to college with my friends because they all go to U of H, and then yeah, I'm gonna go do that. But then, like I think junior year or sophomore year when I was 16. Me and four other people just kept winning, and then I got asked to sign to either Mad Lions or G2, and I just took it.
Hi everyone, Sage. I'm here with C9 Oxy after their loss against Crew. So this loss does mean that the season does officially end for you. Mm-hmm. And before we came into this interview, you were taking some time to configure a tweet. I didn't see it yet. Can you just talk about what you ultimately came up with? Because I saw it was kind of a paragraph for that.
It's more like, geez, the Crew. Good luck to all the teams in the playoffs. More like, now that we lost, I don't know what to do. And I kind of did a bad performance, so I was like, sorry for that. And yeah, that's kind of it.
It's kind of figuring out what you would do with such a long off season of 5 to 6 months.
Yeah, I have no clue what I'm going to do. I'm going to go hang out with my friends, and that's all. For 5 months, it's crazy.
Is it... When you're not in LA, are you just based in Houston? Do you just go back to Texas?
I go back home and just chill with my friends. But the thing is, during the first split, after we lost to G2, I went home and all my friends are in summer. But now I'm going to go back and all my friends are going to be in college again. So.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're only 19 years old, right? Because I remember you're a year older than my cousins who were born in 2006. Mm-hmm. And... You know, when you look back at how early your career started, you started at 16, 17. Yeah. When you look back at how early you started and how young you are still, is it kind of surreal how much you've already done even before you hit 20 and can drink legally?
I mean, 100%. Honestly, I didn't know I was going to move out. Like, okay, I was signing the contract to C9. I was like, oh, it's going to take like a month to fly out. They're like, fly out tomorrow. I was like, damn. And I got to move out too. Not move out, but like move my stuff and basically live here because we had to play here during the season. So, I mean, it's a crazy, like, I don't know.
This was your first time living away from Houston and home, right? Because you were still playing remote with G2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first time. I mean, my teammates basically did everything for me. All I had to do was just, like, sit there and play, basically. So, they basically took care of me, so.
Yeah, I wanted to actually ask you about two of those things. First one were the motto of, I don't think, I play as if I'm in ranked, and then I just shoot and I play. That feels like a motto that you followed throughout your career in the Tier 1 scene. And, you know, while there were some up and down periods, you were probably the biggest piece of the Cloud9 roster where you were MVP every single time you won. Mm-hmm. Can you just explain that motto a bit more to me and why you still stand by that instead of, you know, what some other players might think, which is, I need to think about these situations and be smarter in those positions?
Well, for this team specifically, we have a lot of like talkers on this team, like Vanity, Zeppa, Rooney. Like Rooney was an ex-IGL, Vanity's our IGL, and Zeppa's a mid-rounder, and Moose has been like playing competitive for a pretty long time. So basically, they would just micromanage, like basically tell me what to do and everything I needed to do, and all I had to do was shoot my gun. Like just focus and shoot my gun. That was it. I don't have to think about, oh, we should push that or this and that. And like, so I was like, okay, I'll just do that then.
Were there ever moments where you started to really think about that and then notice your play dip a bit?
Yeah, for sure. Like sometimes I would try to make dumb calls that I usually don't say at all, or like do dumb things. But usually in the game, Vanity just says, "Oh, just shut up and just shut up and just shoot." I was like, "All right."
Yeah. No, makes sense. I mean, it did find you success through this year, and I wanted to ask you now that the season is over, because I think, at least from the outside perspective, it felt like a very strong year for you, where you became a top duelist, right? For you yourself, you know, maybe the expectations you had going into the season, how do you feel about this year as a whole? And is it one that you're proud of, or is it some that's left to be desired?
There's definitely more I want. Like, I think it was a really good. I think it was a good starting year, to be honest. It wasn't bad. I didn't win champs like Demon 1 or something like that, but I think I did, like, showed, like, represented what I can do, and, like, I obviously can be at the top and do many things like that, and I still have a lot to learn and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing, I guess. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than the rating you had for you in the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't even remember what they had me. Oh, Demon 1 got me worst duel SNA.
11th.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I guess.
Yeah, I felt that was a little too harsh. I mean, I felt like you were kind of popping off in G2. Well, first half, and 11th is a little much.
Yeah, a little much, but it's okay. I showed my worth and what I can do. So, we'll see you next year.
I want to ask you a recollection. You know, let's kind of dive back to the beginning days for you, because being in Cloud9, that's a very big step to where you were in 2022, where you're playing in the tier 2 scene. You weren't even in G2 yet.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about those early stages? What was that like? And in that position where you don't have, I guess the clout per se, or the financial highs of playing it in some of these bigger orgs, what was motivating you to eventually get to that tier 1 level, and how are you kind of managing, you know, playing at the come-ups to get to the big point of Valorant?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't fully on becoming a pro until people kept telling me, "Oh, you should become a pro. Oh, you're really good. You should try to go pro." Because to be honest, I wasn't gonna go pro. I was just gonna go to school and go hang out with all my college friends and have fun. But then it hit me one time, like, you're never gonna have this opportunity again. Yeah, you ain't, like, at 30 years old, you ain't coming back in. Maybe like F Finesse, maybe, or like 40, like maybe you can come back. But I mean, this is once in a lifetime, and I was like, hey, just take it. I have the opportunity. I'm good enough. Might as well. And it's been a crazy experience, but we'll just keep looking for more.
What was the path that you originally had if it wasn't going to be esports? Was it just go to college, go undecided, and then figure it out from there? Did you have any other interests apart from just gaming?
Yeah. To be honest, I already had my whole path. I was gonna go to school. Hey, U of H. I was gonna go. I forgot what was biology or biochem, something like that. And I was gonna become a dentist. Dentist? Yes, I wanted to become a dentist, like, since, I don't know, like 5th, 6th grade. And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to do that. I'm just going to go to college with my friends because they all go to U of H. And then, yeah, I'm going to go do that. But then, like, I think junior year or sophomore year, when I was 16, me and 4 other people just kept winning. And then I got asked to sign to either Mad Lions or G2, and I just took it.
I want to ask you actually a bit more about this dentist path, because this isn't something that I would have pegged for you. I'm going to be honest. I feel like when I speak to most players, they're like, computer science. Yeah. But then dentist is actually a really cool thing. What interested you about that path specifically at such a young age?
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I just go to the dentist, and it seems like such an easy job. All they do is clean your teeth for like 30 minutes. They did 30 minutes of cleaning my teeth, and my parents were like, damn, like minus 100 or something like that. I was like, all right, yeah, dentist sounds fun to me. I don't gotta do much.
Hey, wait, so you were thinking about the ROI, the return on investment
100%.
of per time.
100%. I wanted to own my own. Oh, okay. My entire idea was become a dentist, work to own the place, and then never work. Just get a bunch of other dentists to work for me, and I go do whatever I want.
Oh, snap. You were thinking way ahead, thinking about the ROI and everything.
100%. I'm trying to become a boss, not a worker.
Okay, so I want to ask you right now, 3 years into your career, thinking about that dentist path, how do you feel about this decision to be in esports right now? Do you feel like the ROI is currently paying off versus going this dental path? Or, you know, how do you kind of just feel about it in terms of, you know, the business Oxy standpoint?
I mean, to be honest, I'm making enough money when I'm young, but I honestly don't know about the future. But I think if I do my investments right and stuff like that, I'll be fine. But I think I chose a path of, like, no certainty. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but, like, it's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun, and I think I chose right, to be honest, because this will never happen again.
You said you chose a path of uncertainty, and you talked about how it's fun. Is there, I guess, some fear that trickled into the back of mind? Or when you feel that fear, do you kind of just try to push it aside and think, dude, I just need to focus on winning right now, because right now I am an esports player?
To be honest, it does sometimes, like, it pops into my mind, but then I realize, just play, bro. Like, school is always there if you want to go back. You really don't want to, but just play. It's fun. Like, it doesn't really affect me that much.
I'm curious because it's interesting to hear you talk about it from that perspective and thinking about the future. One, that's just impressive at 19. I think I was thinking about other things at 19. But it does make me think about the saying that you always have, where it's, don't think, just shoot, just play. Do you have that motto also because you can sometimes catch yourself overthinking and thinking too far ahead?
Oh, 100%. You got to ride on. Like, sometimes you can overthink, like, oh my God, I'm going to lose today. Oh, I'm going to go home tomorrow. Like, man, just play the game and have fun. Live like every day, day by day, and just have fun. That's what we're here for.
I'm actually now curious because, you talk about how this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I know you love what you do, which is why you're killing it on the stage, as well as streaming. And, even after a loss, you're still thinking, I got to make this tweet, though, So talk to me about just the overall picture, outside of Oxy. Let's think back more to Francis outside of just esports. What are some of the overarching goals that you do have for yourself? Is it just being able to retire and not worry about money? Like, have you just really thought about some of those things? Because it seems like you have.
Okay, one goal. This is Oxy related, but I need to win at least one championship. Just one. That's all I need. One championship. But my overall goal after I win a championship is, like, I want to have a lot of real estate investment and, like, investment in a lot of businesses so that I don't have to worry about money, and hopefully have a family one day, and that's about it.
Is it because money was a concerning point growing up, or what's the reason behind that? Is it just parents instilling that into you, or a strong financial literacy?
I think, it's my parents that instilled into me, like, oh, you should, like, don't waste money, don't do this, don't do that. They always instilled, like, good financial literacy into me, and I think I'm close to getting my first house, actually, so.
That's exciting.
That's crazy, to be honest, that's crazy, but yeah.
Houston home, LA home? What's the...
Houston. Hey, we're gonna have some fun. I think I have to live there for like 2 years, though, till I get, like, some tax write-offs or something like that. That's what I remember, but basically, I just want to get a house, and my dad is a contractor, so he'll remodel it and stuff, do that stuff for me, and yeah.
This is actually really impressive and really insightful. Had no idea that you had such a financial acumen about thinking about these things. Here I thought going into it, you're just going to talk about just shoot, just play, just vibe.
Yeah.
Here am I realizing that outside of this, you're thinking about your whole future financial stuff. You're on your Graham Stephan grind, Vietnamese Grand Stephan, yeah?
100%. Hey, hopefully I have like what is that, like Ben, I forgot his name. Whoever has like $500 million in real estate, I want to try to be like that, but yeah.
And then that's where that competitive side comes out, where you want to be the best real estate, have the most capital.
Yeah, 100%. And also, hey, first step first, focus on work. All the rest will come back in. Just focus, play well. That's what my parents taught me.
All right, well, you heard it first. First step is winning champs. First step is the present moment of work. Eventually, Oxy wants to be richer than Elon Musk is what I'm hearing.
100%.
All right, well, I want to start closing it out. I want to ask you, leave this floor for you to give any just final thoughts in general, because you're going to have a long off season. So this will be the last time that we see you, in the LCS VCT studio till 2025. So any send-off words that you have?
I mean, to be honest, thank you to all the fans. Thank you to everyone who's came and watched and supported and done all this. I mean, it was a pleasure. I'll hopefully be back next year. And thank you.
Awesome. Take care, everyone.